to talk about faster than that. So, all right, thank you. We'll see you in a few minutes. Ooh, look at the lightning.
Okay. Yeah, that was big.
Spectacular. We just heard some thunder here.
Sirens are going off in Ross County right now. So
Okay.
if you are hearing them, that is because of that tornado warning. That is it was located 9 miles northeast of Greenfield, moving northeast at 55 miles an hour. So areas that are going to be impacted by this: Clarksburg, Austin, Frankfort, Pickaway County Airport, Andersonville, and South Salem. So it is booking through parts of Ross and Fayette County right now.
It's moving fast. So what you're looking at in the box now, that is DuPont Road in Circleville. So that's going to be on the south side of Circleville, right there at the light at the DuPont factory. So that's right about here. So not quite in the tornado warning polygon, but real close to it. And if this is extended to the northeast, that would become included in that. Let's put another track on that. But tell you what, before we do that, let's look at the velocity on this just to see if we can nail down where that rotation is.
I couldn't see. It doesn't have a good velocity signature. I looked at that a couple minutes ago and just didn't see anything that way.
Chief Deputy Andy Bivens is on the phone from the Fayette County Sheriff's Office. Chief, thank you for checking in with us tonight. Tell us how things are in Fayette County right now.
Jeremy, we was experiencing extremely heavy rain with zero visibility at times. We also had very strong wind gusts. We was under a tornado warning here until about 5 minutes ago. We're now getting some reports of property damage down in the southwest corner of Fayette County.
Chief, what kind of reports are those? What are you hearing from folks?
Okay. We're getting a few calls in the southwest corner of the county now, down in Concord Township. We do have reports that a roof's been blown off a building. I'm actually heading that direction now. It's in the area of Miami Trace Road. But the rain's just now letting up. As I said, the visibility has been extremely poor. So we've not been able to see much, obviously, with the cover of darkness. So we just encourage any residents here, if they've got damage, call our office and we'll get a deputy to you as soon as we can.
Chief, we appreciate your time. Be very safe, as safe as you can. Let us know what you find when you get down there. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Jeremy.
Thank you. So right now, in our studios, we are hearing
the roof shaking.
The roof is literally shaking right now. Okay, just because it's happening at our house, I got to look at it and see what's happening.
Well, we've got a large hail core.
Look at this. Was that hail we were hearing on the roof?
I don't know if it was or not. It sounded like it for a minute, and then it doesn't.
So this is about where we are right now, and that's Tower Camp. Well, Tower Cam's getting a lot of rain right now, so not seeing a whole lot from that because the rain is coming down so hard. But the wind is also, you can hear it. It's impressive. It's literally rattling the roof here and shaking the lights in the studio. So this is really
I wonder
impressive.
Where Isabel was. She was on the west outer belt there between Dublin and Grove City. It looks like a pretty good hail core going, through Hilliard and over by Lincoln Village on the west side.
There's the hail core. Yes. So the gray is where radar sees some of that solid, right? Where it's not just raindrops. It's seeing some of the hail and some of that right on 270, tracking through parts of Hilliard, then on down past 70, on down past Lincoln Village, and that's going to get you real close to Galloway. Plus, then you've got the heavy rain inside the outer belt with these very gusty winds, and more of that is likely to continue as we get into the next few hours. Let's move this a little farther. It won't do it.
That's Mobile Track.
There's Mobile Track right now on the west side on 270. So that's Isabel right out here on 270, where looks like there's going to be some pretty good hail. As a note, if you're hearing the hail hitting your house right now, write it all down, because your insurance agent's going to want to know that. So while you're in your safe space, write it all down, make note of the date and time so that when you file that claim later on, you'll be able to have that information handy. Very heavy rain through the middle of the county. Obet's getting some of that from Columbus on up past campus and on up into Westerville. A lot of this very heavy rain continuing to race off to the east. But the bigger concern right now is what's happening to our south and southwest. I'm going to put those warnings back up on the screen for you. This is where we're most concerned right now. From Frankfort on up into northern Ross County and southern Pickaway County, the National Weather Service has noticed some circulation. It's been very broad in some cases. Phil's been looking at it a little bit. It's been a little tricky to actually find on the radar, but it's been enough. The National Weather Service is concerned about it and has issued the warning for that. So just south of Williamsport on 22, and that's the end of it.
Like they just took it off.
They just canceled that one. That is very good news for us. All right, let's widen out real quick, show you where things are, and then we may get you back to programming for just a few minutes. So walking through it real quick, from Mount Vernon, and so Morrow and Knox counties with thunderstorm warnings right now. Some of that in Licking and Fairfield counties headed toward Newark and Lancaster. From Columbus down to Chillicothe, and then all the way down into Fayette and Highland counties. There is still a tornado watch in effect for parts of central Ohio until 4 in the morning. Eastern Ohio with a severe thunderstorm watch until 7 o'clock in the morning. We're going to get you back to regular programming for a few minutes. We'll be back if more tornado warnings are issued. Stay weather aware tonight.